Hello, my grasshoppers. Today I want to talk to you about a movie that's changing the lives of millions and millions of people around the world. But before I do that, let me show you. I got 2 pizzas for free. See this right here? Vegan cheese. The white stuff on the bottom is the vegan cheese, and this thing right here, that's a vegan sausage. Alright, looks good, right? So that's what I got, and that's my cat. Say hello to my cat. The movie, What the Health documentary. It's available on Netflix. So if you have Netflix, it's free. Watch it. The movie talks about how the food industry and the medical industry are guilty of perpetrating the lies over the decades. They actually make people sick rather than making them well. Yes, even the medical industry, even the trusted doctors. You may say, well, doctors look out for us. In a way they do, but in a way they don't. Do you realize, for example, in the United States, doctors, your conventional doctors, spend 4,000 hours in medical school training for surgeries and prescribing pills to their patients, but only 8 hours. 8 hours out of 4,000 hours learning the proper way of eating. What does that tell you about the true motive of the medical industry as a general? If there are no sick people in this world, the medical industry, including your doctors, they all go out of business, okay? I know that some doctors may be honest, may be ethical, but what I'm saying is the system is set up in such a way that even the doctors who decided to become doctors for good reasons, for the good cause, to really watch out for the people, they are swept into this system, this educational system that is set up by the industry, the medical industry, and the government. Yes, the government, because these industries are so powerful, they own the governments, meaning they give so much money to the politicians, they can do whatever they want. So medical industry and the government who approves these universities and these educational systems, they are complicit in producing doctors or nutritionists or nurses into following their protocol. Okay, what does them the most, not what does you or me, the patients, the most, but what does them the most, meaning what profits them the most. For example, the doctors, I don't know exactly how much they spend to become doctors, but I know that it's in hundreds of thousands to get the degree as a medical doctor or surgeon, right? So most of them, they're not millionaires, so they have to take out loans, right? Either through private institutions or through governments. Once again, the government. So they are indebted to the governments and these industries for a good part of their career to pay back, because they have to pay back their loans, don't they? So they become, willingly or unwillingly, the pawns of this industry and the government. So the most doctors and the medical industry people or nutritionists, your conventional nutritionists, they become part of this machinery that profits this medical industry, pharmaceutical industry, the meat and dairy industries, the government. So this movie, What the Health, really exposes the truth behind true motives of these medical industries, food industries, pharmaceutical industries, and also these associations, different associations, whether they are the Cancer Association, Diabetes Association, Lung is it Lung Society? They got so many of them, right? I mean, these organizations bring in billions and billions of dollars every year, and their CEOs, they profit millions and millions and they all come out of your pockets, right? They all thrive on your donations, right? Have you ever noticed all these medical associations, they never find the cure? For example, American Cancer Society has been around for more than 100 years, okay? I think it's like 102 years old. But they have never found the cure for cancer. But every year they come up with new pills or new procedures that costs thousands and thousands of dollars per day, okay? Billed to you or to the taxpayers. Why is that? Why do they never find the cure, but always find ways to sell you more medication and more procedures? Like I said, it's because their motive is not to make you better, because if they do make you better, then they lose lifelong repeat customers. George Carlin once said, if you don't know who George Carlin is, look him up on YouTube, okay? One of the greatest comics of our time, but intellectual comic. He once said, you know, the medical and pharmaceutical industries do not want people dead or completely healthy. They need people somewhere in the middle. They're walking around but also sick, because that way they have lifelong customers, right? If you're dead, they no longer have a customer. If you're too healthy, no longer a customer. So this is what they do. To them, you are nothing but customers. And you know what? I'm not saying this because I am in the movie, and I'm not trying to I'm not getting paid anything by the makers of this movie or anybody else. I just want people to become better. I want people to be free of the system. Most people that I see in this world are slaves to the system that's set up by these industries and the governments. Lately, so many people have been coming up to me in person or through social media saying that how much that movie impacted their lives, how it changed their eating habits, how they opened their eyes from the lies they've been told all their life. Like the guy I just met today who bought me these pizzas. And for example, about 5 days ago, I was eating out. I was having a vegan burger. By the way, yes, there are vegan burgers, vegan pizzas. They got vegan everything these days. So try them out, okay? If you don't have those restaurants near you, you know how creative human beings are. There are always ways to make vegan versions of whatever you're eating, okay? Whatever you like to eat. So look them up. Google it. YouTube. There are thousands and thousands of delicious vegan recipe ideas out there. Okay, so do that. Now, okay, yeah. So 5 days ago, I was eating out at this vegan restaurant, and I was eating. I was sitting at a table. This guy walks by. He was getting a refill on his drink, and on his way back, he saw my vegan shirt. I was wearing the exact same shirt, and he goes, "You vegan?" I say, "Yes." He goes, "You know what? I am making a documentary. Can I put you in it? Because I really want to attack the medical and the food industry that's been lying to people." And I said to him, "I was just in a documentary. What the health?" He goes, "Really? I saw that. That's you?" So, yes. And he sits down. He gave me his story. What happened to him? He became vegan about 3 months ago. Okay, and this movie, the What the Health, is one of the reasons that he became a vegan. And at the same time, when he started eating plant-based, he said he had a more of an awakening in his mind or spirits or whatever. I'm not religious, but I believe we can be spiritual, we can be good. He said, yeah, it opened up my mind, and I started meditating, and started becoming better person. And he said, it's really sad. And he said, I am kind of mad at this industry and the governments for lying to me all my life. He's 47 years old, and he showed me the picture of him prior to going vegan, and he looked really unhealthy. He looked bloated, and his skin looked really bad, and he just didn't look happy. Very overweight, and he lost a significant amount of weight, and his skin glowed, and he just felt he just had an aura of happiness about him. I'm sure it has something to do with the meditation he was doing. Yeah, so that's another guy who had an awakening. I can give you so many more examples. I mean, even today I get messages from total strangers around the world, private messages saying that, wow, I saw that movie. There are doctors in the movie that are talking about the benefits of eating plant-based, but people like you prove to us, to regular people like us, that eating plant-based is healthier. It will keep your body younger and healthier. So yeah, listen, I'm not a preacher. I rather show people. I rather be a living example. So that's what I do. That's what I started to train when I was 47 years old. Yes, I am a late bloomer, but I am a living proof that as you get old, you don't have to become weak and old. If you eat from Mother Earth, or plant-based, your body will age less. I mean, I've seen this over and over again with different people. So especially if you're getting older, I implore you to watch this movie, What the Health, because it will help you. Okay, so learn the truth, wake up. The industries and the governments, they really do not care about you. Okay, they can say a lot of things, but bottom line is they only care about their profits. It's up to you to really make the connection and do something good for you, for yourself, and for your family. Okay, do it for you, for your kids, for your grandkids. All right, and for the Mother Earth, because animal agriculture industry is the biggest contributor to the global environmental damage as a whole. Okay, and of course, we can also be kind to other living beings in this earth by not killing them when we don't have to. So that's another big good thing, right? So yeah, What the Health. Watch it and leave me a comment after you watch it. Okay, and if you have any questions that I can answer, and I will try to answer it, because I am not a doctor, thank God. I'm not indebted to the industry or the government. I am a free thinker, so I am not a doctor, but I know a lot about eating plant-based and how to stay healthy and strong and young through life experience. Okay, not through reading on internet, Google, or books, just by experiencing on myself. So if you have questions, let me know, leave me a comment, and if I can, I will answer your question. All right, if you enjoy the video, like it, and you can even subscribe to my channel. And once again, I implore you to watch the movie What the Health on Netflix. Thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Moo saying I'll see you later. And I'm gonna have my pizza. My pizza is getting cold.